France will not win the European Championships this summer. Here's why. In their opening match, they faced Austria and found themselves 1-0 up thanks to an own goal by Wöber, and although Les Bleus hadn't quite hit their full stride, it was looking like a successful outing as they were on track to gain all 3 points, and that is what they ended up doing. But in the final moments in the match, the French suffered a setback probably just as serious if they had conceded a goal. Their superstar player, Kylian Mbappe, collided with Kevin Danso's shoulder from an attempted header. The result, the Frenchman subbed off with a suspected broken nose, as blood poured onto his shirt. He was out for their next game against the Netherlands. Whilst Didier Deschamps was unconcerned with Mbappe's fitness for the rest of the Euros, the truth is without Mbappe, France have zero chance at winning the European Championships this summer. They looked even more underwhelming in front of goal, and they are yet to have a player to score at the tournament, the only team in the competition to do so after 2 games. France's biggest issue is their over-reliance on the French captain, and with Olivier Giroud past his prime, previously notching 4 goals at the last World Cup in Qatar, it's up to their supporting cast, Ousmane Dembélé, Kolo Muani, Thuram, Coman and others to step up to the plate. Even looking at France's numbers without Mbappe, they're down across the board in all attacking areas, expected goals, touches in the opposition box, goals per game, and whilst that is expected with one of the best players in the world missing out, even on the pitch they lack the attacking threat they possess on paper. But there are positives for France. Before that though, if you're enjoying the video so far, like and subscribe. 90% of my viewers are not subscribed and it really does help the channel massively. Also let us know your thoughts on the Euros so far, and do you think France can win the Euros? I can tell you if they do end up lifting the trophy in July, it will be thanks to N'golo Kante. The resurgence from him after a string of hamstring and knee injuries causing him to exit Chelsea and join Al Ittihad almost made the footballing world forget about the French star. Prior to these 2 games in Germany, he had not played for France since June 2022, but he is now officially back and better than ever. 2 player of the match performances against Austria and the Netherlands, the only player to achieve this feat so far at Euro 2024. N'Golo said, "To come back to the national team is always special, and even more so with a tournament like the Euros, and you want to give your maximum." He was exceptional in their first 2 games, playing all 180 minutes and covering 22.79 kilometers, more than any other French player, which made Coach Deschamps joke, "He's still out there running." Defensively, France looked very strong, with Kante, Tchouaméni, Saliba, Upamecano and Mike Maignan building a formidable spine, being the only team to keep 2 clean sheets. The bottom line is, whilst France looks strong at the back, in attack they must improve. The 3 keys to winning the Euros will boil down to the availability of Kylian Mbappe. He's projected to start versus Poland in their final group game, but will there be any restrictions on his playing time? His goal scoring and creativity is one of the main reasons why France are heavy favorites, and if he is fit and on form, France stand every chance of winning. The next key will be Dembélé, Thuram and their bench attackers. With Giroud likely to play a limited role, France need to find goals elsewhere, and with Griezmann missing the most big chances of the tournament so far, that has to change. With him playing in a more advanced role, as opposed to last World Cup. He will need to be the difference as would Dembélé and Thuram, although both of their records for the national team leave a lot to be desired. The final key would be whether they will be able to maintain their current defensive levels. Last World Cup, they conceded 4 penalties in 4 knockout stage games, and although some were unlucky, overall they could have done a lot better defensively, which they have done so far, but can they maintain these levels is the main question. Let us know what you think in the comments section down below, of whether you think France can win the Euros, and don't forget to like and subscribe.